So, Wentworth, season 7, the original, which is an adaptation from the actual multitude of originals in Australia about women in prison going back to the 60s and stuff that was sort of identically copied for many seasons on that American show. So we have women in prison, we have multiple changing leads, we have this, we have that, we have drama, we have joy, we have, standard stuff. What do we really have? We have a show that's enjoyable to watch. By actually phasing out the nudity that was heavy in season 1, they've actually devalued the feminine equality that we should have here. Because you have scenes that are nude scenes where the nudity is then hidden because nudity is wrong or something. But it's okay to do the nude scene, but it's not okay to do it when you can actually see the nudity. Which is, like the stupidity of these actresses doing topless pictures where they cover themselves to the point that being topless is like a non-issue because they're not technically topless if you know. So we have that, the acting and the character attachment, the continuity of characters flows. Obviously, you need these twists and turns that, within those realms, the goods and the bads and such, the extremes, because, television drama is all about extremes. So you have that. The violence, well, there is violence in prison. Theoretically, one would expect more violence in an American prison than in an Australian prison because of their, social awareness and whatever, their special supremacy that they believe they have. Or is it just the fact that humans are all humans and it doesn't matter where you live, whether you're rich or poor, you're all just humans and you are all liable to be evil and vile and disgusting and selfish and manipulative. And, here's the thing. Yeah, poor people are bad, because they're poor. Look at how the prisons are filled with poor people. Well, the majority of the people are poor or middle class below. Therefore, they call them the 1%ers for a reason. There's 1% of them. Therefore, they're going to have 1% of the criminal element per capita average that you would have in the 99%, which is everyone else. So they would have 99% of the criminals. And, it's a mathematical thing. It's a perception issue that there's more bad people because they're poor, but probably the same percentage of poor people are bad as rich people. And men and women are pretty much equal in the bad department as well, from everything I've observed knowing humans for many decades. So we have that. Although I have been told in American prisons, the women are much more integrated and very dirty. They're just really nasty. From what I was told by women who have been incarcerated, they're dirty. But they also complain more, so they get more privileges because, the squeaky wheel and all that, and it's not their fault. They're all victims. So you have that, Very few women have only used the victim card to get out of extra time, not because they were actually innocent or victims in any way. They're manipulators, as are men. So, yeah, it's pretty equal 50-50. The fact that, well, yeah. Anyways, twists and turns. Good to watch. Continuity, yes. So, well, I haven't checked to see if there's going to be a season 8 yet. It's always kind of hard to tell with the way they end things. There's always a cliffhanger. There's always a nudge. There's always an unanswered question or two or six. And surprises. So we shall see.